Hey Anonymai, Junior and I are here, and we are going to talk about Coin Show Day. Say hey, Junior.
Hi.
He and I are both focusing on our typeset collections. So everything we did today had to do with the typeset albums. I don't think Junior has shown you his yet. He's hiding the coins that we bought under this book, so I'm going to leave it to where he keeps them hidden the way he liked it. But I wanted to show you what Junior was working on. I told you previously that my typeset album was a 19th and 20th century typeset. However, his is more modern, and it's a lot easier for a kid to complete, 20th and 21st centuries. So he wanted to show you what he has going on here. He has all the cents from Indian head cent through Shield. He has all the nickels, except his war nickel. And he likes to put some proofs in there.
I got Proof 2013. Remember seeing that?
Proof 2013.
You
He's got
guys,
a Proof
I bet you remember
1987. Yep, a nice buffalo. He's got his dimes here. They start with Barber, and then they go Mercury, and he put his Proof Silver 64 in there. And then we have a cool rainbow. What is it? It's not very old. 1995. But it's got some cool rainbow toning, so we've decided to go with that instead of a
regular one.
BU regular one. And he wanted to show you the quarters here. They start with Barber. Does not have a Barber quarter, but he was given that. And he's got everything through Washington and the parks. Here's his $50 situation. And we can pause here and talk about that because that was what he got at the coin show today. Was this really pretty 1962 Benjamin Franklin $50. He's got all the Kennedys from the silver-clad. Well, he doesn't have the 64 Kennedy, I'm sorry. But he's a silver-clad bicentennial and then a standard clad Kennedy. He has his Barber half. I think that Barber half, yeah, it's an O mint mark, which is cool. And then this one was a P. His Franklin.
Then
and on the back page,
remember the gender reveal one? That's the same Morgan dollar.
That's it. That's his gender reveal when we told him that he was going to have a baby sister. Morgan dollar. He bought this in the bargain bin. It's a Proof Eisenhower. And then bicentennial Eisenhower. And then some of the modern dollars. He'll still be looking for the 2009 one. So anyway, his first coin show find today was this Ben Franklin half, and it's in very nice condition. So that was his large purchase today, and also catches you up on what he's doing. He only has about 4 more slots to fill.
One more coin I have.
Here's yours right here on the bottom. You want to show him?
It's a silver nickel.
Silver war nickel. 1942 S. And it's in very nice condition. See how close I can get it without... Please stop kicking the table. Without getting it to blur. So you can see some steps there on the back. Trying to give you some sunlight there. So that's nice. That's nice, Junior. And I guess I'll roll on to mine. So I'm still working on this type album here. And the front page is half cents, cents, large cents, small cents, and then the oddball denominations, the 2, 3, and 3. And so I worked on this front page quite a bit. This is a 1928 half cent, and it has a scratch, as he wrote here, on the obverse, but it's not too bad, and the rest of the coin is in pretty fine condition, literally fine condition. So I thought I'd show that to you. Half cents are one of those obsolete denominations we don't use anymore. And this year actually had 2 varieties. They had a 12 star and a 13 star. And what you're looking at is the 12 star. There's not a big price difference in the 2 varieties until you get up into the higher grades. I think the 12 star becomes more scarce in high grades, but that's not really a concern for me. This one's in fine condition, and it will fill this hole right here nicely. The second thing I got for the front page was a large cent, 1827. This period in my book is labeled as Coronet from 1816 to 1839. However, there's 2 subtypes inside of this window, and this is the older of the two subtypes. I think the other one flips over in 1829 or something, and they call it. This is matron head, and the other one is called a modified matron head. So I decided to go with the older one. It was in not as good of condition, but the price was a third, and it was a more scarce coin, and it was older. So that was kind of my decision-making paradigm that I had going on there. And that'll go right there. Right here I have a 3-cent nickel. It's in about fine condition. What I liked about it was you could see the stripes on the 3 on the back. And for me, that was what I was looking for. I wanted to at least see the stripes there, the vertical ones on the 3s, if you can see them. So that will fill this bottom corner right here. Made a lot of headway on that front page, and we got our first half-cent, which was kind of exciting. Moving on to the next page. The fun one we got here was a Liberty Head nickel, also known as a V-nickel, for this reason right here. This was the first year of issue. 1883 was the first year where they started making this style, and there is a variety in 1883. And this one, you can see it's labeled here, no cents, because on the back it doesn't say 5 cents. Later in the year, they switched the back and it did say 5 cents. So that will be this variety here, no cents, and this variety here, it says cents. That's for the entire rest of the V-nickel or Liberty Head nickel run. So our next one, I do have one of these, but it's in pretty rough shape. I don't think it's worthy of this album, so we'll go get a nicer one. And the very last thing on this page, nothing fancy, guys. 1946, first year of issue. Brilliant uncirculated Roosevelt dime. You can get these for just a couple bucks. Plop it in your album and really spruce up the average quality on the page. So that's all we wanted to share, guys. We've been working on these typeset albums. Keep working on your types. You don't even have to have the album yet, but continue to buy all the different varieties and types of coins that have been made, just so you have an example of each denomination. And eventually you'll have a typeset collection. If you want to spring for an album, go for it. I think this is one of the most fun ways to collect coins. These typesets are one of the most easily shared collections with your friends. So if you want to show your friends that you're coin collecting, you'd throw them this album. You'll have an example of everything. So thanks for watching. Click the like button. Go ahead and share and subscribe. We love your guys' comments down below. We love interacting with you. Junior loves hearing your comments. So if you have anything you want to say to him about what he has going on, he loves to hear them.
And you can ask me any question.
You can ask him
about my coins.
any question, and we'll do our best to answer. So, you got anything else to say? Just
Not really.
Just bye?
Knock,
All right.
knock, bye.
Knock, knock, bye. All right, guys. See you next time. Happy hunting.